What's going down, everybody? It's your man, Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Bring you a nice little TDM on firing range, and yes, I'm still using the FAMAT. And if you don't like it, you can still suck a dick. So anyway, moving on from that, basically, real quick, the reason that I'm still using the FAMAS is the games that I've posted so far were actually recorded back to back to back. Like, I wasn't using the FAMAS for very long. I used it just for the contract. And what the fuck, they're all hiding up here? Two-piece, and then I get wall banged. But whatever, nothing you can do about that. So, anyway, basically for about an hour and a half or 2 hours, me and Reflex just had the sickest fucking connection. And we weren't host either. There was some other dude that we were playing with that kept pulling host, but his host was fucking fantastic. Like, I want this guy on my friends list just for the fact that I could fucking play with him all the time, no homo, and get this amazing connection, because I would love Black Ops if it played like this all the time. And me and Reflex actually joked about it a little bit, like, this is what it must feel like to be the Market J every day. And that's not saying anything bad about the Market J, don't get it twisted. I like the Market J, I think he's a beast, he's a great commentator, I'm subbed to him, and I watch like all of his videos. I'm just saying, the dude's got a ridiculous fucking internet connection. He's got like Fios or something, because that dude pulls host a lot, and if he doesn't have host, he still has like 4 bars all the time. It's just retarded. And then what are you doing, stupid? And then I get a 2-piece. Anyway, further than that, like I said, it was just awesome. So all these games were back to back to back, and I was still trying to complete that contract, so whatever. Anyway, moving on. Let's get into Diggy's High School Stories Part 2. This story kind of is similar to the previous story in a certain way. Basically, it's about, in a lot of schools, they have candy sales, like fundraisers, you know, whatever. And, you know, you sell candy and then you give them the money and whatever they do with it, who knows. Now, it's funny because when I was in elementary school, they had fucking candy sales, and I was a gangster at that shit. Like, I used to sell so much candy, but we got prizes for selling candy. It was like, okay, if you sell this many candies, you get this. If you sell this many candies, you get this and this. And if you sell this many candies, you get this, this, and this. And it just kept going up. And I actually won the grand prize 2 years in a row. One of which was a Game Boy plus a whole bunch of shit under it. And the other one was a weekend at Disneyland plus hotel and tickets for like 4 people. This shit was gangster, man. And then in high school, it's like we sold candies, and then we didn't even get like a pizza party or anything. And I'm just like, what are we selling these fucking candies for? For books? Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know we need books or whatever, but fuck that. I ain't wasting my time trying to sell candy for books. You better give me like some kind of electronic device or something that's gonna actually like make me happy. I don't know, but anyway, enough about that. So we're gonna have a candy sale, and it's me, my friend Eric, and my friend Jesse in high school. Like, we were the 3 amigos. We were together all the time. We caused trouble together. They're like, you know, you have your little clique. That was my clique. Me and my 2 boys. And Jesse goes to check out a box of candy, right? And his homeroom teacher didn't, like, make a record that he had checked it out. So our brains kick in, and we're like, I think he's about to make a little money on this, yeah. And we're like, fuck it, we're gonna sell him, keep the money, maybe eat a couple of fucking candy bars in the interim, because, you know, who doesn't want free candy bars? And who let the dogs out? Diggy. Diggy. That's right, go get him, bitches. Anyway, moving on and sticking with the story, basically, we're like, we're gonna make some fucking money on this and eat some candy. Like, nobody knows, so fuck it, you know? So we decide that we're gonna, like, chop the candy up or whatever. And then we're all gonna do our thing and sell it, you know, however. Oh, 3-piece, Happy Meal, Anyway, so like I said, we're about to do our thing and, you know, make a little money, eat a little candy, whatever. And of course, we get fucking ratted out, as usual. But, once again, we know, like, ahead of time that this is all going down, and then I get another, fuck that, that was a 3-piece, but they fucked me, and I didn't speed up the chopper because I want to be able to tell the whole story and everything, so, and I'm not going to say 2 pieces and whatever every time I get them, because I'm going to try and finish the story, but I'll give you 1 2-piece, So anyway, back so I can finish the story real quick, because this game's actually almost over. You know, we knew ahead of time, so what we did was we formulated a plan, because we knew we were going to get called in, and sure as shit, we get called into the fucking school police or whatever, and we had actually split up the candy between all of us evenly, like, okay, this is what you get, this is what you get, this is what you get, whatever. And when the officer brought us in, our story was so fucking perfect, like, He's like, so what are you doing with the candy? I'm like, nothing, we're gonna sell it. You know, he's like, well, you know, you guys stole it. We're like, we didn't steal it. We checked it out. And he's like, well, why do all of you have some of it then? Like, we're just gonna help him. I didn't want to check out a box. Eric didn't want to check out a box. So Jesse was like, fuck it, I'll check out a box. Well, I'll just like pitch in a little bit. And we were like, cool, whatever. You know, and they just kept trying to like trap us and shit. And they knew they didn't have nothing on us. They're like, well, why did you eat some of it? We're like, well, we're gonna fucking pay for it. What does it make a difference if we ate some of it or not? You know what I mean? And basically, we had an answer to every question they asked, and they were trying to do the same shit where they kept us in there like all fucking day long and, you know, hoping that we would crack. And of course, all of us stuck to our stories because we're gangsters like that and we ain't afraid of the police. You know what I mean? So, oh, look at this dickhead just hiding and shoot me in the back. But anyway, a little 36 and 3, 12 KD, not too bad, not too bad. I'll take it. But to finish the story up, so they just kept trying to catch us. They kept us in the office once again for like 3 fucking days, from like first period till school got out. And basically, same thing. We just, we told them, look, this is bullshit. Just go ask our homeroom teacher. And we had been telling them that, mind you, since this thing started, because we knew Mr. Matthews was like fucking the dopest dude in the world, and he would totally cover for us. And sure as shit, dude, the cops finally went and looked at the logbook, and there was a fucking dot right there saying that we had checked out the candy. They gave us an apology. We gave Mr. Matthews a fucking high five, and we were just laughing our asses off about the whole thing. And it was just really great. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay, commentary, everything. I'm sure you guys will, because you are the best subs in the fucking world. That's right. But this has been your man Pro Diggy from the motherfucking Chaos crew. But you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.